Testing. Okay, there we are. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. We got it. 40 seconds. Okay, we got sound. We got video. We're looking good. Okay. Um, Start by saying I've been struggling with these guys all morning. For whatever reason, I can't get them to stay in the chair. They have not had success illuminating anything in over 24 hours. At least I haven't been recording. So, but I could say I haven't seen it. There is something I wanted to try today, and that is to see if I can expedite the activity by hiding. Because what I did one night was I just threw a sheet over my entire body so they couldn't get at me, and then they just kept lighting the balls. I wanted just to try to do whatever they could to, get my attention or whatever it is that they were after. Anyway, we're going to put one guy in the chair. Uh, you know what? Let's do the mirror first. What is that? No idea what that is. Okay. I was already set up with the Microsoft app running, but I'll take this guy off the screen so we're basically starting from scratch. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to load the Jedasoft Ghost app video. Okay, we're going to set this up SLS maximum sensitivity. I am providing it with a tremendous amount of I'm providing it with a tremendous amount of energy today just because it's an incredibly hot day here. So I've got the fan going, I've got Wi-Fi going on this device, and I've got other devices tethered to this device that will also be using Wi-Fi. So there should be a lot of traffic. Okay, looks like this is working. All right, so seeing the activity already. Okay, so let's set this camera mounted. Okay, so we got the Jedasoft screen and the Microsoft screen set up. Let's get somebody in the chair. Let's move the chair and we'll get started. Actually, you know what? I might as well do the mirror first because we got nobody in the chair. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure until I get the temperature gun in here. I'm not sure about the mirror being the portal anymore because it's cool to the touch. It's probably colder than everything else in the room. They're already going at the balls. I haven't even told them to do anything yet. Okay, so here's the thing. I do this every week. I'm going to look at myself in the mirror. Okay, you can see me in the mirror now, but Microsoft isn't going to be able to do anything with that because Microsoft needs to find two eyes and a mouth. Okay, so as soon as I look at the mirror, that's when something will appear, and it's not going to be a mirror image of the stick figure that's on me. Okay, one, two, three. Let me try this. Get that set up. I gotta move this thing off the screen. We don't have enough of a view. No, don't screw what I've been seeing this morning is that when they take off, I've had them in the chair probably about 10 times, and every time they left within less than 2 minutes, and every time they left, they went out the window. They didn't go to the mirror. So I'm starting to think that Microsoft is tracking that mirror in the upper right. You can see the right up here. Right, you can see how it's tracking the mirror there, and I think that the reason it's tracking that is just simply because it's got a unique heat signature. It's not actually looking to track the limbs on it, but until I get somebody from Microsoft to tell me exactly what that's doing, I don't know that I'm never going to figure that out exactly. Sorry that this is taking so long to do this setup. So we're going to move it to about right there, I guess. That was me that triggered that one. Okay, let's get somebody in the chair and get started. Okay, I need you to get in the chair, and then I need one more. Okay? Got it, guys? Get in the chair, stay there, and then give me one more. One more. Thank you. I think they're setting that ball off, but I don't know. I say that because they're clearly going after that ball. And since those balls aren't touching, I'm going to leave them. I'm sure that was me. Sorry, buddy. If you got that one, you got to do it again because I touched the chair. No, don't hit it while it's light. Now hit it. This guy is. What a tremendous amount of activity. Alright, hang on for a second. I gotta go. I need to. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load this video on a tablet so I can see what's going on. Okay, I'm not giving him credit for that ball if he doesn't set it off again. this isn't even broadcasting. It's the 19th. I gotta take some of these down. What's going on there, buddy? You need me to reorient these balls? Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely me setting that ball off. Let me just hit the share. Yeah, so this ball's not doing nothing. I'll leave that like that. Okay, so I've reoriented for you. I know I don't need to reorient the ball. I really need to cut this short today because it's a really hot day. I'm gonna fry it. I don't know how to do this. Oh wait. What's going on, buddy? Why don't you try the balls on the string? Okay, you can't tap, tap, tap. Okay, you got to strike or kick and put all your energy and focus it into hitting one ball, or hit the string, or hit the lip. Okay, those things will light off multiple balls. Okay, but you're trying to go either hit it with all your energy or try to go right through it. So or it's right through it. Start high, go low, go right through it. Okay? Uh, you don't spend any energy with unnecessary movements. You need to just put all of focus all of your energy just on one ball. Try it a few different ways, and if it doesn't work, move on to the next ball. Let me see what the latency is here. Oh, hell, I'm on a huge delay. Yeah, that's about a 10-second delay. Make sure I still got sound. Testing. Okay. For some reason, I'm not getting any sound on this. Make sure I still got sound. Testing. Okay. For some reason, I'm not getting any sound. Okay, good. This guy left. I missed that. It's time for a new contestant. We reoriented. I need you to stay in the chair, and I need one more. Okay, good. This guy left. I missed that. It's time for a new contestant. We reoriented. That was me. I want to back this up a bit to get a better view on the Microsoft screen. Okay, I'm going to keep my distance a little bit. The one thing today that I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to do this, uh, I'm going to try to do this and incorporate it as part of every live broadcast where I'm going to try to link them together. These entities are all from the same hive, and you'd think that they were, that said they'd be on the same team, but no, they don't like it. I mean, they're not really fighting me when I come over here, and these entities are all from the same hive. You'd think that they were, that said they'd be on the same team, but no, they don't like it. Something else I discovered too, that the best way for me to actually feel the activity, I'm going to throw my left hand behind my back. Okay, so now I'm going to interact with my left hand, and I could feel him doing that. So what I do is I move that over to like the middle of the figure, and that's where I'm going to feel the where I'm going to feel the most energy. Right now, the guy on me doesn't have very much energy at all. He's squeezing my pinky and my ring finger. right, buddy. What's going on here? Okay, you need to focus all of your energy on any one ball. Okay, you're going to either kick it or strike it. Focus all your energy. Don't have to do no, just one, like that. Okay, or kick it the same way. But I see you doing this. That was me that triggered that ball. That's how sensitive that ball is over to the right. Like I could set that ball off a million different ways right now. It would be harder. That was a good try. He may have just. We'll see if these balls. No, they went off at the same time. He didn't get it, but he had a serious strike, and he missed it. Okay, once he gets one of them illuminated, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a specific area. I'm going to ask him to illuminate the balls on the opposite side of what they've illuminated and see if I can get them to focus on on triggering specific lights rather than just any one of the 8. Hmm. What's going on, buddy? They've been going after this ball more than any of the other balls. And again, I hit the light that time, and that triggered that ball over to the right. That's how sensitive that ball is. It's a new ball. Okay, I did trigger, or I did replace 2 balls this week. At least I may have replaced a third. But they have not triggered a single ball in about, I would say it's been about 48 hours. Now, of course, they could do it in the middle of the night. I did review the 8-hour overnight video, and I found at least one instance where they had triggered one of the lights. But that may have been it. I mean, over the 8 hours, it was just the middle of the night, one ball. I don't edit these videos, and I know I need to do that because nobody wants to sit through all of the nonsense before they get to the action. But I'm always inclined. He's gone. I'm always inclined. I have a feeling that was me. Let me see if I could do that again. My wire hit the leg of the chair, and if that triggered it, this is like the most sensitive ball that we've ever had. Yep, that was me. Wow, incredibly sensitive. All right, let's put a new guy in. I need one more. Okay, you ready? Let me see if I can do that again. My wire hit the leg of the chair, and if that triggered it, this is like the most sensitive ball we've ever had. Thank you. Okay, you know how this works. You're gonna strike or kick the ball, any one of the balls you want. Okay, focus all your energy and hit one ball and try it a couple times. If hitting the ball doesn't work, try going right through it. So if you're going after this ball, you're going to start from here and you're going to end here. So don't do this. You'll just waste a lot of energy. you need to focus on one strike. See, you're doing this, and that's causing you to spend all of your energy, and you're not succeeding, which is going to make it less likely that you're going to succeed when you start doing it the right way. I can appreciate your enthusiasm here, but you need to follow directions, okay? I need you to do it my way because that's the way you're going to have the most success. I see that was a good strike there, but you're still doing the this. You know, that was me. It's not them. Oh, this guy's got a lot of energy. Whoa. Yeah, he's squeezing my fingertips hard. And it's not at all irritating, but it's hard in relative terms. Okay, go after this ball right here. That ball's an easy one. That's the last ball they set off. That was me. The wire at the chair again. Okay, it looks like he's got that ball. No, so far I haven't given him credit for any one of these. I think we got to reorient again. Ah, damn it. This is why I need somebody else to be looking at this stuff at the same time. I need one more. Ready? Thank you. See, they're cooperative that way. Uh, the balls got reoriented a little bit on their own, but I'm going to leave it. Let's just test them. Ah, oh, damn it, you moron. They had the wall on the right, and I hit the chair right after they illuminated it. I'm sorry, buddy, but that's going to look like you didn't hit that one. Let me look at the video. You need to hit that ball on the right again because I think that was you this time. Hang on. I'm on 10-second delay in watching this, so let me see. Damn it, you moron. They had the wall on the right, and I hit the chair right after they illuminated it. Oh, come on. What was that? 6, 5. No, no, they didn't trigger it. That was me. That wasn't me. I mean, that was me. Good. Yeah, focus on just one ball, man. Focus on this one. Okay, or hit the string. All right. I've been trying to get you to hit the string or hit this lip, right? But you haven't done it. No, that's not working again. Okay, so we reorient it again. Let's take this one, reorient that one. What's going on, man? Go after these balls here. See, you hit that string, they're all going to go off, and I know you can trigger that one and that one. You've been succeeding at those two all week to the point that I was ready to replace the ball on the right. I just wouldn't because you were having so much success, so I'm not going to replace it until it's dead, dead. No. How long have we been going for anyway? 40 minutes. 40 minutes, no success. Let me try getting closer to it and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, so next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make these guys fight. I'm going to put one in the chair and one on the fabric or on the pillow over here and just put them together and have them duke it out. Okay, you're really hammering away at that ball on the right. I see it. I appreciate your compliance, but you're still not succeeding. Okay, well, I'm gonna move out of the way. Last thing I wanted to do was spend energy on fighting this guy. And he is smashing. I mean, you can see he is doing a real quick shot, you know. But he's just not having any success. I don't, and I've got all kinds of Wi-Fi traffic in here, and on top of that, I got the fan on. So there's a lot of things in this room right now that they can draw energy from. Amazing. I'm gonna try moving the chair a little bit. That's me. Look at how frantic his right leg is. Sorry, what am I thinking? That was his. It's his left leg that's doing all that kicking there. See, that left leg is. Oh, frustrated, failed, left. All right. I've been having this problem all morning, so I'm not that surprised, but sees the lack of success is disappointing. Next, get this. One more. These balls are not set up well at all. Let's see, we still got sound. Testing one. Okay, good. I'm looking at the Jedasoft screen up there, and I'm not seeing really hardly any activity. No, try the balls on the string first. Okay, try these. If you hit the string, multiple will light up, okay? But I know this ball and this ball specifically, you should be able to illuminate. I have not changed the orientation on these balls, and over the course of the last week, they have illuminated all three. Okay, for the most part, it was hammering away at the third one 3 days ago. Then 2 days ago, it was the middle ball. Oh, great. Yesterday, I guess when they fail, they fail. They don't have anything to do with it. Let me see if I just stand next to it. If the guy that's on me will go after it. Hey, you. Go ahead. Kick those balls. Kick them. Go ahead. Strike them. Strike the balls. Looks like there's more than one on me if I'm looking at the Jedasoft screen. It looks like there's two. Uh, I don't think I've ever had two on me, but need one more. Ready? Thank you. Try the balls on the string first. Okay, try these. Hit the string. Multiple will light up, okay? But I know this ball and this ball specifically, you should be able to illuminate. I have not changed the orientation on these balls, and none of those balls were lit up by this guy, although, yeah, but you need to let that ball, he got this ball. You got it. Yeah, but you got to let it shut off first because I started it. Now it's gone off for more than 10 seconds. You got to let it shut off first and then strike it. Otherwise, we don't know that you did that. And I know you got it, but you got to let it shut off first. You're just going to keep hammering away at it, aren't you? Well, I'm giving him credit for this one, so I'm going to mark this down at 1250. He's just gonna keep hammering away. He got excited because he finally got one. Why don't you let it shut off first and then illuminate it again? Okay. Or light up another ball while that one's going. Get two balls in a row. Get two balls simultaneously. That would be terrific. You did that earlier this week. Terrific. Let's see if there's something still there. Yeah, see, I'm looking at the Jedasoft. Oh, no, it's gone. Ah, there it goes. You got it. So this wasn't the guy in the chair that triggered that ball. It was somebody else. Whoever is there to the right of the chair is who triggered it. I'm wondering, can you light up another ball now, like this one or that one? He's super excited about that ball. Okay, so light up. Fantastic. Very well done. Okay. What I need you to do now is light up another ball while that's flashing so you can get two balls flashing simultaneously, okay? That would impress us. Try one of those two. I'm telling you, those two are the ones to get. Okay, well, I want to try to get another ball. Testing one, two. Okay, so I don't know. The USB port is not cooperating. Oh shit! No, I need another guy. Hello. There you go. Hey, there you go. Ball number two. Fantastic. All right, so that was at the 12:55. We got all kinds of activity. And he left. Okay, but there's still activity, as we can see on the Jedasoft screen. They're going after the two balls I told them to attempt to trigger. So they are following direction. There's a lot of activity over a 5 minute span. Okay, well, we've illuminated two balls. We didn't get them simultaneously. That's unfortunate. I'm going to work on that with them all week, and hopefully I can demonstrate that next week. Next week, I'm going to set up. I'm going to try to make them fight. And right now, the last thing I have to do is hide and seek with the Faraday fabric. And I have to go back. They may have actually illuminated that middle ball also, but it was too close to when I actually came into contact with the chair, so I can't give them credit for that. Testing. Okay, we're good. know what? I'm going to try the fight right now. I figured I got everything right here, so let's only take a moment. I'm going to scrape this guy off on this pillow here, and then I'm going to scrape another guy off. Oh, I'm going to scrape another guy off onto the fabric. So I need you to go right here. Stay there. And we're going to scrape onto the fabric. I'm lighting those balls up. The wiring is getting caught up with the chair. This way. Behind you. Behind you. Psst. Do you not see me here? I'm standing right here. Hello. Right here. Hello. There you go. Yeah, these guys weren't terribly bright. The first guy I played hide and seek with was able to. Eventually, he figured the game out. But yeah, these two were a couple of losers. I don't know when the last time I had one that was really good at the game. They did. The two figures did seem to get animated the closer that I put them together. They don't appear to be doing anything, and neither of them ran or backed down. And in terms of being able to issue them instructions that they could follow, so far I have yet to see them be able to perform a process that has more than one step. So, for example, they can copy images and play it back, and they can see infrared. So if you're using a remote control to turn on your TV, yeah, they could copy that beam, and then they could turn on your TV whenever they want. But if you were to tell them, you had a power switch that went to the outlet, and you were to tell them first you got to turn the switch on and then hit it with the beam, they cannot achieve it. Or if they can, I have yet to see it. And it's not because they lack the energy. I mean, I've seen them at times turn a lever and push open the door that had a catch to it in one of the corners. So it didn't require just a turn and a push, it required a turn and a shove. So they had the energy, but like I explained to them how to turn the fan on, which they like doing. They love doing that stuff in the night, either turn the fan or the light on. And when I just turned the power off to them, and I told them, this is how you do it. You hit the switch, and then with the beam, they already had the beam down. They couldn't do it. Yeah, so that's how intelligent they are. Okay, they're smart enough to do things at the right time that makes it, that makes them seem pretty cunning. But no, they have to be a one-step process. Like when they mimic sounds, they always mimic them at the right time to get maximum impact. They used to mimic, to my son, they would mimic either myself or his mother, where, it would be at times when neither of us were home. He was waiting for somebody to walk in the door, and then he'd hear somebody walk in and say, I am home, and then he'd go look for them, and they're not there. So the fact that they did that at a time when he was waiting for somebody to come home, no, that was impressive. But, it was just a playback at a certain time. So they are intelligent enough to choose the right time, and they're capable of copying any image or sound and playing it back at will. Um, but yeah, no two-step processes. All right, well, I'm going to practice with them this week to try to get multiple balls illuminated simultaneously, either by hitting the chair or hitting the lip. Well, the lip isn't working. Actually, that one was. I don't want to mess with that ball because that was the one they were having success with. Anyway, this went longer than I wanted to go, but since we got everything achieved with a few minutes to go, I left it. But this turned into an hour and 10 minutes. It's not too bad. we got everything done pretty much in an hour. And I just rambled. One, two, three. Okay. So next week will be more of the same. We'll try to see if we can get them to get a couple of balls illuminated simultaneously, and I'll try to have that achieved before I start broadcasting. And that's it. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for a test, if there's something you want to see me run, uh, just write email to afterlife science and technology at Gmail.